1045 The Team and 1045theteam.com. Joining us live right now, he's a member of the Detroit Pistons, Tobias Harris on the phone. Tobias, you had ties to upstate New York. You did play at Tennessee in college. Any chance of you possibly going to Syracuse when you were deciding schools?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was definitely close. Between Tennessee and Syracuse, those pretty much came down to my top two schools. Was very, very interested in Syracuse. I thought it was a great school every time I got to visit. But at the end of the day, I thought the opportunity and the situation was better at Tennessee for me personally. And, it paid off to be a great decision. And I was excited that I got to be involved.
Yesterday was the NBA draft. Explain a little bit what the draft process was like for you when you were going into the NBA.
It's probably the, highlight of my life, to be honest. One of the best days that I've ever had. Just being able to see the hard work pay off. But being there and just waiting to hear your name called, it's a bit nerve-wracking. But for me, it was a blessing to get drafted. And, it's awesome to see the young men, especially like last night in their draft, young men stepping up and, making a new life for themselves in the NBA. I mean, it's an exciting time.
Now, the Pistons last night, they drafted Luke Kennard with the 12th overall pick. Have you had a chance to watch his game in college, and how do you think he might fit into the Detroit Pistons lineup?
Yeah, I got to see him a lot at Duke on TV and stuff, but I think he's a very great shooter. He's somebody that has a very high IQ for the game, just knows how to play, has a good feel for the game, can make plays, can shoot the ball, and has a lot of range on his jumper too. So it's exciting to get out there with him and just show him the ropes and just help him improve his game in any way.
Detroit Pistons forward Tobias Harris joins us. Let's go a little bit to your background with basketball and business. You have a camp called the Tobias Harris School of Business Basketball Camp. And can you explain a little bit as to what the camp is and what it does for the community?
Yeah, so we do the School of Business Camp throughout New York. Next week we actually start, and that's in Dix Hills at my high school, Half Hour Hills West and East. And then we do one at the end of August in Westbury. And both camps, same structure. Obviously, basketball is key focus at the camp for all kids, but really we like to show the kids different options in life and different careers that they might want to get interested in. So we have a bunch of workshops, dialogue that we're able to communicate with the kids, get to see, get them to reach their goals and write their goals down. And it's like a life skills camp, but it's based through basketball and playing basketball and improving in that aspect. But just making sure that we show the youth what it takes to reach their goals and how hard you really have to work to get there.
Also, I see you're an avid reader. Any books that you would recommend for anyone that's probably going to read a book this summer?
Oh man, I got so many. I read a lot. The Alchemist is definitely one of my favorite books. Blood Brothers, biography on Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X is another great book that I've read. And I'm a Christian, so I read the Bible a lot also just to always understand and keep myself rooted in scriptures. But reading's important to me, and it's a good way to get away from everything else that surrounds us, and it's played a vital part of my life.
Now, Tobias, back to basketball real quick. You were the Pistons' leading scorer last season. What do you guys expect this coming season to be like? Where do you guys expect yourself? What's the ceiling for you guys?
I think obviously having a down year, you always want to keep your confidence high, but at the same time, we know as a team that we have to really come out with that mindset that we need to get back to the playoffs and we need to make a run. So that starts early on in the season. I mean, we have to get our everybody has to be on the same page and has to really, give their all for the next guy on the team. So, as far as expectations, I think, for myself, I have an expectation to always go in and have a winning mindset to do whatever I can to help our team win. And I think that needs to be everybody's mind frame. And, we're going to get there with the way that we work. We have a good group of guys who who worked their tails off, and we just got to put it together on the basketball court and come together as one.
Detroit Pistons leading scorer Tobias Harris, thank you for the time, my man.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. Have a great day.